Ivor the Engine, 3 to 5 players move their wagons around to collect sheep and complete jobs. Surprise Stare Games provided this in exchange for an honest review. Players take a matching wagon and sheep pen and 1 golden coal cube. Shuffle the 50 job cards. Deal 3 face down to each player. Put out 4 job cards in a line. Put the golden coal on their board spaces. Put the sheep and square flock tokens, worth 5 sheep each, within reach along with the runaway sheep and sleeping Idris tokens. Randomly place a lost sheep token face down on each location. Flip the token, then replace it with that many sheep. Remove the 0 and 1 tokens. Flip the 2, 3, and 4 tokens face down again. Shuffle the 11 event cards and randomly, and secretly, remove 3 from the game. Shuffle the 8 event cards with job cards to form the draw deck. The youngest player takes the Ivor the Engine first player token. They place their wagon on any location. Continue in turn order. On your turn, take 1 sheep from your current location, then place it in your pen. If it's the final sheep, gain a lost sheep token, then move 2 sheep from the stock to your pen. Obviously, skip this step if there are no sheep at your location. Next, you may move your wagon 1 space along a single-track railway line. You cannot stop in a location with another wagon, and you cannot move across dark borders or through unlabeled areas. You can move through other wagons after paying 1 coal per space. As long as you have the coal, you can move as far as you'd like. Finally, pay 2 coal to move along the double-track main line between the top left and the bottom right corner. This is the only way to travel the main line. Spend 1 gold at any time to gain 2 coal. Before or after moving, you may play job cards from your hand either to complete a job or to take a special action. The top shows the village or town, plus the reward, usually sheep, but sometimes extra gold or coal. A job can only be completed if all the sheep have been collected. You must be at that location to complete that job, and you may only complete 1 job at a location per turn, although you can complete multiple jobs on a turn if you can reach more than 1 empty location and have the job cards. Keep the completed job card in front of you and place your reward sheep in your pen. Job cards can instead be played for the special action at the bottom. Play the card, announce the special action, follow the instructions, then discard it. You don't worry about your location or sheep when using a job card for its action. After completing your jobs, take a card from the card line. If it's a job card, add it to your hand. If you ever have more than 4 cards in your hand, you must discard down and lose 1 sheep per discard. At the end of your turn, refill the card line to 4. If an event is revealed, read and resolve it, then place 1 sheep from the stock on it. If you take an event card, you must pay 1 gold. Gain the sheep on it, add it to your pen, and place the event card in front of you. If 3 event cards are on the card line, discard all of them, then refill the line with 4 new cards. The end game triggers when 25 sheep are collected, 20 in the 5-player game. Continue until everyone has had the same number of turns. Players now gain extra sheep for leftover gold, and some event cards may have rewards as well. The player with the most sheep wins. Move to collect sheep and complete jobs. That's Ivor the Engine. Ivor the Engine can be played in around 30 to 45 minutes, depending on player count and experience. This includes setup and takedown. Experienced 6-year-old gamers could give this a shot, and most 7-year-olds will be fine. Reading is simple, and there's barely any math. If you keep the bits tidy, 3 might be able to squeeze in a game on a large coffee table. Otherwise, stick to dining tables. In our 4th game of Ivor the Engine, Dad was just ahead of Mom. Events came out in back-to-back rounds, messing us all up. Except for Dad. It looked like he was planning something, so I used an action to add sheep to his location. He said later that I cost him 3 sheep, so I'm glad that I did it. Anyhow, once we added up our scores, Grandma beat me by 1, and Dad won the game. Ivor the Engine has an art style that isn't common in board games. The cards are very clean and easy to follow. The board's location names often get covered by sheep and your wagon. Because the locations are Welsh, it isn't easy to remember them. The sheep are cute, but seeing as you replaced 5 with a flat square, why not just use white cubes? I like that you need to optimize and plan your route. Because of the layout, you can't just zip from one place to another. I also like that you can use coal to move a bit further, the mainline rule, and that a handful of the cards offer extra move actions. The way gold is used is quite clever. Do you trade in gold for 2 coal, spend it to gain an event card, or keep it for endgame scoring? This game introduces a few common board game mechanisms and does a good job without being overwhelming for young/new gamers. Events can help, but they can also really mess up your plans. Thankfully, some cards can protect you, and you can discard a sheep to avoid having to move. There is one problem though, and that's if events come out before everyone has had a turn. Try this variant. After dealing cards to everyone, set aside cards equal to the number of players. Shuffle in the events, then place those set aside cards on top. This allows everyone a chance to at least have 1 sheep. If you wanted to, you could be nasty. Start by blocking someone, spend cards to make things harder for your opponents, then hate draft cards they need. You can also play it while barely interacting with each other at all. Keep this in mind, and it's more likely to be mean with more players. Ivar the Engine is too light for me, but I would recommend it for families with kids aged 6 to 10, especially if they don't have a lot of experience with modern games. This can be surprisingly mean, so if you think your kids will focus more on blocking or using cards to pick on each other, maybe skip this.